Look, your time is valuable, so I'm going to talk fast, get the information to you as quick as possible. That way you can go on about your life. All right, cool. Open your ears, get ready, and let's go. Hello, Justin Skinner here, and I want to talk to you about the Quaddiction Gates. This video is much needed. I am being hit up daily through DMs, PMs, emails, phone calls, Morse code. I'm sure if I was outside, I'd probably see smoke signals. The demand's just crazy right now. And I keep getting tagged on all these other different style of gates that people are getting, the soccer gates, cutting out the nets, and I want to address that too here in a little bit. They're not the same, let me tell you that. They're not the same, trust me. And I'll show you because I actually progressed from that style gate to what is now the Quaddiction Gate. But first, let's drop some information on you. They will be available in March. They will be approximately $60 a pair, $30 a gate. That's the plans. The plans are still to be affordable and low cost for you. That way everyone can get these gates. And last one, I get always asked, are they going to ship international? That I do not know. It's a good possibility, and you'll understand here why shortly. So these gates, one you see behind me right there, they will come with a bag, carrying bag. They will pop open. They will fold down just like version 1 did. The only difference will be, well, there's a few more differences, but the main one was we had to work on shipping size. Shipping size was massive. Shipping was on the first 200 gates was ridiculous if I wanted to ship anywhere. And so I sold 200 gates within like 6 days, all locally, besides some that sent out to Serge from Pyro Flip RC. He got some for his local guys, which was really cool of him. But besides those, they were all sold locally. They went quick, so the demand is there. Now that is the first thing right there, is demand is something I'm not capable of handling on my own. Luckily, I have co-branded and partnered up with RMRC on these gates because they are like the man when it comes to shipping FPV and our community here in the States. They have a giant warehouse, so they have the facilities to store all the stock. They have the buying power to go in and be able to get everything, so that way I'm not having to do pre-orders 6, 7, 8 weeks in advance and hold on to your money forever, which I hate doing. And they have the personnel to get the demand shipped. Quick and easy. Their shipping's good, their customer service is good, and the personnel are great. Did you see their Black Friday images they uploaded? They had like 1,000 packages in a corner all done with that weekend to ship out through Cyber Monday. So they can handle whatever you can give them. Pre-orders, I don't know if they're going to do pre-orders. They have the buying power, like I said, so the gates will probably be on the way before they opened up pre-orders of any kind. If they're doing it because you want it and you want to make sure you get the first stock coming through. Now, according to this wait list, if everyone purchases just a few sets, it's going to sell out pretty quick. So if they do open up pre-orders, I advise to take advantage of it immediately. Now let's address the other concern about the different style of gates that you're seeing out there, the ones that get tagged in every day and people send to me every day asking if they're the same thing. Let's look at them. Now these gates that everyone keeps tagging me in are these right here. 6-foot gates that everyone is getting off of Amazon, the soccer sites, and then cutting out the nets. They're 6 foot. That's right, not 6 foot tall, 6 foot wide. And they come with a net that you have to cut out yourself. Now this is where I started back in April. April of last year is what I grabbed these. I grabbed these after seeing a couple people online racing around with them. I thought that was a great idea, grabbed them, started flying around with them. Everyone was asking me where I got them, what they were. My wife actually got a good idea. Why don't I see about getting them made for the hobby? Well, being who I am, of course I followed up and listened to my wife. Brownie points. And I ended up developing these working with a manufacturer. The difference was that they were 4 foot high and 4 feet wide. So went from 6 feet wide to about a little less than 3 feet tall to 4x4. This was a step in the right direction. It was a better shape. It was better height, and all around that was an improvement. But I didn't want to stop there. I asked myself, how could they be better? How could the hobby get better? So instead of stopping right there and making a quick buck back in June or July when I first got these prototyped, I continued to develop them for you. So right here, final version, 5 feet by 5 feet. Now they're rounded, I know, not multi-GP standards exactly, but they're close, right? They're very close. Benefit Or even more, I made this more visible, a more visible color than the black, better than the blue, promise you. And the yellow really stands out, but I also made it bigger. So this is over twice the amount of material for visibility. And it's still the right shape. It's 5x5, it's a better shape, better material. The poles, we've had 200 gates out there. No one has been able to break a pole yet. At least no one's told me they've broken a pole. I've taken a bat to them, I've taken a PCP pipe to them. The poles are not breaking. This material, it's gonna tear if you get a good hit with a prop, but all of them have been surviving. They're staying very solid. What else did I do? So one of the other things people are worried about, let's get this out of there and compare these two. All right, we got these right here. We got 5x5 versus 6x3. Now, there's really no comparison, but then there's people out there arguing that the 6x3, well, with the lower arch, it's better for practice. You know, I agree, it is better for practice, but most people aren't that good that they need to go with the smaller gate for that practice. But if you are that good, that's okay. That means you're a pro. And guess what? We got the pro side. 5x4. A little bit bigger than this, better color, and it's the pro side. This is the RMRC pro side for those of you that need better practice skates than the 5x5. I mean, what? You're welcome. You're welcome. So you're asking now, well, what about staking it down? Well, there's built-in pockets to each of these, and each side has a stake. So a total of 4 stakes per gate. Let me show you the pocket. And each arch has its own stake. Not only that, from V2 or from V1 to V2, the stakes are now rounded on the edge for those of you who press them in with your palm. It's not going to hurt as bad. And, you know, go pick up a $2 mallet somewhere and you'll be good to go. So, you can buy the ones on Amazon. You can buy the ones from the soccer shops. You can spend your time cutting out the nets. You can do whatever you want. But if you just wait a little bit, I'm going to bring you a quality FPV gate meant for you, made for you, at a competitive price to this crap. All right, that's all I got for you. Stay tuned, subscribe to the notifications list. I'll link out to it below if you're not already part of it. And yeah, thanks for your support. I can't wait to get these gates out into your hands.